All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about how to create a high converting welcome flow. Let's go. So here's my promise to you. In this video, we'll cover number one, two problems e-com brands are facing in 2025. Number two, why is a strong welcome flow so important? And number three, a step-by-step guide on how to create it with some examples. So here's a little bit about me, my socials, if that's what you're interested in. If not, let's talk about the two problems e-com brands are facing in 2025. So number one is the CAC problem. Basically, if you're relying heavily on paid ads at the moment, your business is probably less profitable than it was a couple of years ago, right? And that is because the ad costs are rising, which means that your cost of acquisition or CAC is rising as well. Obviously, this is not very sustainable because at some point, you'll either have to raise your prices just to keep up with the cost of ads or you'll go out of business. On the other hand, email marketing is as cheap as it was 10 years ago, and it's also the best way to acquire and retain customers. You still need paid ads to get people to subscribe to your email list, obviously, but you don't need to rely on them for conversions. Now, the problem number two is the higher trust threshold. So, basically, the second problem is the fact that skepticism is at an all-time high. Most of the people have already fallen for some sort of a scam on the internet. So overpromises on product quality, not getting their product at all, or not getting a refund, etc. So that's why people have a hard time trusting you and buying from you. And now that you realize this problem, you're probably wondering, how do you overcome it? But don't worry, it's way more simple than you think, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it in a minute. So, the importance of a welcome flow. So, as we agreed already, email marketing is your number one tool to combat the rising costs of ads and staying profitable. And that's exactly why you need a strong welcome flow. So, welcome flow is literally the first email someone gets from you when they enter your email list. And I hope you know the importance of a good first impression, because studies say that it takes people 7 seconds to form an opinion about you when they first see you, based on the first impression they get. 7 seconds. And you know what's even worse? You don't get even that. Because when people are on their phones, especially when reading their emails, they're quite frankly brain dead. If your email is boring and mediocre and like not engaging at all, they'll register maybe 0 to 5% of it, and they'll just close it and continue on with their lives. But with a high quality welcome flow, you don't need retargeting ads at all. Like your welcome flow is your retargeting ad. So how to cross the trust threshold? As I promised, I'm going to uncover the simple trick to cross the trust threshold and get someone to buy. And that simple trick also has a fancy name. So it's called the exposure bias. And this is how Google defines it. So people prefer familiar things over unfamiliar things. Simple as that. So basically, our goal is to get people to know, like, and trust you. And we do that by being in front of people more often. Really simple solution. And you probably won't believe it's that simple, but trust me, it is. So because when people see your email for the 5th time, they'll trust you more than when they saw your email for the first time. Like it's a brain dead tactic, but it works. So even though nothing changed, they just saw your email more times. The conclusion is just have a longer welcome flow, not just 1 to 2 emails. So how to create a high converting welcome flow? Here's the outline. So trigger, add it to your email list, subscribe, add it to a newsletter is probably going to be for you because most of you will probably have named your list newsletter, but whatever. Filters, placed order 0 times over all time. And now we have the exact welcome flow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 emails is probably what we're going to go for. You can do less, you can do more. 4 is fine to start with, but 7 to 8, maybe 12 at maximum is what you want to be at. So email number 1, show the offer immediately. So this is the most important part. You have to show the offer immediately, give people the discount code because that's why they subscribed in the first place. Show the discount code, show the CTA, everything needs to be above the fold. So you can see here, welcome, save 40%, use code, CTA. That's it. Above the fold, people don't need to scroll, immediately at their disposal, they can access it. So, as I said, it's really important to have all 3 above the fold. Infographic that shows the USPs, features, and benefits. This is, in my opinion, the best part of this email, this one. It's a really an elegant way to show people why they should buy from you without requiring them to read big blocks of text. So the infographic I'm talking about is this one. As you can see, made from wonky fruit, no sugar, sweeteners, or calories, keeps you hydrated, delivered to your door. So literally like 4 points, 4 short points that literally sell you the whole brand. So this is a really good way to do this. On the other hand, they could have done like big blocks of text explaining the whole thing. Like it just wouldn't be as effective as this is. And people are just going to read this, you know. Sharing their mission here, fine, not that important part, but you have like it's nice to include it. Bestsellers, important to include this, really good, and testimonials. Again, you don't need to stuff the whole email with all this stuff. These guys opted for that. It's a good solution, you know. You don't have to do it this way. You can maybe do only this and this and bestsellers, whatever. Like you're in general, you're going to cover everything, like from bestsellers to testimonials, mission, in like it doesn't matter. Fine, you're going to cover the whole thing in the rest of the emails. So let me show our story. So this is the email I chose to show you. As you can see, this email doesn't have button above the fold. And this is something I don't like personally. So this email would convert way better if they had a CTA at the top. But it's all right since it's our story email and a lot of people who just signed up will scroll and read, especially since the story is pretty short, as you can see here. But it would convert better with a CTA above the fold. Story, really short, doesn't overwhelm the reader. A really effective way to use the icons here. So this is really, really good. And you should definitely steal this for your emails because it's way easier to read this than a big block of text that would be an equivalent of this to this information, right? Discount reminder here. So the problem with this one is it's just not visible enough. It's too small. It just, you know, it blends in. It's not good, but it's better than not having any. Bestsellers, really good section. Obviously, you need this. So, but maybe you don't need to add bestseller section to the Our Store email. It's up to you. Email number 3, promoting bestseller or bestsellers. So discount code and the button above the fold. Bestseller, product picture, benefits and USPs, guarantee, and discount code and CTA. So this is the email my agency made for this brand. This is absolutely a masterpiece, and I'm not saying that because it's coming from my agency, but I'm saying it because that's how we make emails in my agency. We follow what works. We don't make mistakes like this and this. But as I said, this email is fine. Nothing against this brand. They have some great emails, but I'm saying it just if you're putting this in your welcome flow, this is actually probably not even their welcome flow, but I don't know. This code is making me believe it is. Anyway, so as I said, this email, really good. Above the fold, this is the most important thing. Selling the bestseller with the USPs and benefits. You can include the guarantee, you don't have to. So that's it. As I said, this is the email we made. So if you want to get similar results, similar emails for your ecom brand, second link in the description, you can book a free Klaviyo account audit, completely free from me, and we can discuss it. If we see we're a good fit, we can even work together on getting your email marketing up and improving it and getting it to attribute to 40 to 50% of your store revenue. So email number 4. Us versus them. So this is an angle that works really well and you can make really well because you can make it just like this table. And it's going to feature all the USPs and benefits of your brand in a really concise manner, right? So what's good about this email? Discount banner here, I really like this. So it reminds you of the discount immediately at the beginning of the email above the fold. You don't have to scroll to remind yourself of the discount. So this is a really good solution. You should definitely implement this. Second thing, us versus them, this table. So you distinguish yourself from the competitors. Testimonials, pretty good. I mean, it works well in every email. You can add a testimonial. It's not going to hurt you in any way. And remind people of the discount. So use welcome code, this code for 15% off your first order. Big button. I love big buttons. So, and every email Like, it doesn't matter where the button is. It does. I mean, it has to be above the fold, not for this email, obviously, but in every email. But it's really important, probably even more important, that it's a big button. So don't forget that. Email number 5, social proof. So reviewing the hero section right away, pretty good solution if you ask me. So we're just setting the tone immediately. Then we have the discount and the CTA. So you can argue that discount and CTA are not above the fold, fine, but the testimonials is like hooking people in basically. So it's fine. People are going to scroll for this. Testimonials here, again, nothing to say about it, nothing too special, just a proven, tried, tested tactic, just putting testimonials. You can always do this. Discount and CTA, again, you can see how the code is really big. You can see the discount is like in the different colors, so it pops. You can steal all of these tactics. This is really good. Against big button, you can't miss it. So that's it. Super simple structures, tactics, but they work because it's simple. If you know human psychology, if you know the tried, tested, proven frameworks and methods, you can't fail in email marketing. Email number 6, last chance. So here's when we are trying to instill some urgency. So strong and clear headline, your discount expires tomorrow. 15% off your first order expires tomorrow. Discount code and CTA, again, big, bold, you can't miss it, big button. And then we have some bestsellers. Don't forget, is a good pattern interrupt here. Code and CTA, as you can see. Don't forget, big and bold, you can't miss it. So it really draws your attention to the discount code and the offer. And email number 7 is probably my favorite. It's a plain text email from the founder. So I just made a template you can steal. So let me show you. Hey, first name, just wanted to check in real quick. Is there anything you need help with before placing your order? Choosing the right product, understanding ingredients, shipping questions, whatever it is, hit reply and I'll help you out. So this part really depends on your brand and what you're selling. You're probably not going to say ingredients when you're selling gym clothes, right? Also, I noticed you haven't used your welcome discount yet. Sorry. It was supposed to expire yesterday, but I've gone ahead and extended it for 24 more hours in case you got busy. Your code is welcome 10. You're going to set your discount code. Shop now. So CTR here. Make sure it's like big, bold, in a different color probably. So it's really easy to see it and you just can't miss it, right? No pressure. Just thought you'd appreciate the extra time. Best, your name, founder name, just signature. PS, really important to put the PS section. Use code welcome 10 at checkout for 10% off your first order. PS section because everyone reads this, so don't forget to use it. You're just leaving money on the table if you do. So this is a really good angle because imagine you're the customer. You're reading this email and it genuinely seems like the founder personally reached out to you saying that he personally extended your welcome code for another 24 hours. Like, it's really a unique thing and you just feel privileged, right? It feels premium. So this is a really good tactic you have to use in your email marketing unless you don't like to scale your brand and make more money. So if you want to learn how to scale your email marketing, the first link in the description is my free email marketing guide on email marketing. So that will help you scale your email marketing. And I'll give you some quick tips and tricks that you can implement right away to get an advantage over your competition. On the other hand, if you're an e-com brand doing over 50K a month, you can book a call with me below, second link in the description. I'll perform a full Klaviyo account audit completely for free so we can see what are the highest leverage tasks you should be focusing on when it comes to email marketing. If we see we're a good fit, we can work together on improving your email marketing and getting it to attribute to 40 to 50, maybe even 60% of your total store revenue. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.